So let's talk about the fear of God, because a lot of people don't understand that too. A lot of people just think that God's just going to appear at the sky and just start woo, 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 woo. It don't work like that. See, God is in everything. The essence in God is in everything. And God will teach you lessons and beat your ass and you wouldn't even know it. Y'all be like, life is just life, and not understanding that God is the creator of life. Let me tell y'all a story, because I think it's important, and maybe you should tell your children too. You never know who or what is attached to someone. And I think that is something you need to understand. Don't let the hoo-hoo, rah-rah in the looks fool you, because you never know who or what is attached to who. So let's talk about hoodoo real quick. So there's a hoodoo story about Harriet Tubman. Now we all know that she took the hit right here, right? She self-sacrificed herself. A lot of people think sacrificing is some other stuff. God looks for self-sacrificing. That means you didn't even have to think twice to save the next, even though you knew it could potentially be your demise. You did it anyways, because it was in your heart, and your heart was pure too. So even though she knew at that young age what could happen to her, she got in front and took that hit, right? Everybody knows she was down for a minute. She was out. And when she came back, she was not the same. A lot of people believe that she was connected to God itself, and that she could hear God itself. And I believe it to be true. Well, I kind of know it to be true, to tell the truth. Here's the thing. There's a hoodoo story that says that people would drop like flies when it came to her. Do you understand what I'm saying? Meaning she never had to touch them, and they still met their demise. That is very much real. Some people have the spiritual world on their side. They're their team. They're their backup. I keep telling y'all, physical violence is the lowest form of violence. There are people who move alone but are never alone. And you could just like that for touching the wrong one. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is important that your children know that. Because while they're out here woo woo wah wahing, hooping and hollering, like they don't live, breathe, and then stop the same way that you can. They believe that you're their army, not knowing people have bigger armies than you. And you can't fight or defend yourself from what you cannot see. People literally drop like flies for going to war with the wrong one. And you would never know who it is. Teach your children that, because it's important that they know. There's a reason why Jesus told you to love your neighbor as yourself, because you never know who you going buck wild with and what you getting yourself into. It's why he said, God, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. And let me tell you, that is so true. Because when you know God got you and God don't play about you, you worry for others. And that's how you end up praying for your enemies. God, don't let the envy within them that they have for me be their demise. And that's how some people are extra blessed too. Because even though some of you deserve to drop like that fly, people are intervening on your behalf. God, please forgive them, because they know not what they do.